you need to understand is this. Hip movement on the bottom, consists of moving the shoulder to create space. So just down on the knees right here. If I'm here and I want to move create the space, if I just do this right here and my head stays here, I don't have enough space. My shoulders have to move. And then my feet, hip, shoulder. Feet, hip, shoulder. Feet, hip, shoulder. And you see how much space I create. Whenever you move your hips, you need to move the shoulders away. And then feet, move the hips again. So we're here, and I'm here. So if I move my feet, hips, my head didn't move, so I'm like, ugh. And now I'm gonna use the frames of the hand. Shoulder, feet, hip, shoulder, feet, hip, shoulder. So if you don't have enough space, you gotta always think of moving your shoulders. It's gotta be an automatic. You move the hips, you move the shoulders. But you can't really move the shoulders unless you move the hips. Because from here, how am I gonna move my shoulders? Where am I gonna move? I need to bring my kind of head towards my knees. So now my frames here can begin to move my shoulders away. Now I can't move my shoulders away anymore, so my feet need to move my hips away as I move my shoulders away. And hips, shoulders. So feet, hips, feet, hips, shoulders. How it works is like this. Look. Go. Feet, hips, shoulder. Feet, hips, shoulder. Feet, hips, shoulder. Feet, hips, shoulder. So you're able to move laterally on the mat, which is very important. There's something that happens here that you guys kind of have to keep in mind with this arm right here. If you properly catch it on his wrist and trap his wrist with your base of your neck, and you move his head towards your left knee with your left frame, puts a lot of pressure on this arm. You have an opportunity that happens in this kind of like a spring, but this is for you to time it properly. I'm shrugging and I'm lifting my hips so that now I'm on his forearm. He's, let's say, giving me good control with, and now you need a grip right here. So from here, I'm shrugging and I'm tucking my chin. I'm moving my hip in, head, hip, and now I start moving myself this way here. See, it puts pressure on his forearm. His head can't stay too low. And then this happens. Then this happens. And that happens right there. His wrist happens. So as I guide him, and if you notice, I'm not doing it this way. This is like all tricep. This right here is like shoulder, everything. I'm gonna guide him towards my left knee. And in order for him to slowly pull out, right here, he pulled, shoulder, and you have a potential for guard recovery because your left hand is in for that nice strong C-frame. Head control is side control, remember that, okay? So here, I retract my elbows here, framing here, rolling up on it, shrugging here. You feel pressure here? Yeah, so it's not comfortable. Yeah. If he just stays here, it's not comfortable at all. So so I go here, I go in, and now I want to keep rolling my hips up as I kind of walk it right towards his wrist right here. Because here you potentially have this right here, but it won't really do much. What it will do is it'll cause him to really want to fight to get that hand out. Here, so hip, he begins to try to re-grab my head. And you have an open door. Does that make sense? So, but you have to shrug, chin down, and tilt your head. So we're here. So you're gonna shrug, lift your shoulders up. Shrug, chin down. Yes. Lift your hips. Good. Frame my hip up. Yes, good. And now from here, bring this elbow down. Yes. And start moving your hips away. Yeah, see, that already torques my shoulder. I can't stay here. He moves his left hand into the frame, yes, and he starts guiding my head towards his knee. Now there's pressure here. This really sucks. Good, chin down. See how you're lifting? When you lift, you create an arch. Yes, chin down, yeah. And now just tilt your head to your right, shoulder, yes. And I keep guiding my head, yes, right about there. Chin down, yes, yes, yeah. This is way more pressure. When you lift your head, that arch on your spine, it works for me. Good. Now lift your hips up higher, and now push yourself up onto my hand. Yes, yeah, right there. That's okay. So now right here, you feel me trying to release it, and as you feel me pulling, this hand is gonna already be making a C, because if I create tension and you're gonna let it go, my elbow will come back. So give me a little bit of pressure here. So as I go here, oftentimes, so I can use my foot to brace. I hear, and you let it go. Yes, yes, and now shoulders. Yes. Does that make sense? So you let it go, because this hand's pulling out and you go back. And then you get the C-frame with that left hand, literally a C-frame right on the inner elbow. Because now for me to re-grab it, you use that as a frame to move your head away. One more time. Try that and that'll be the last one, because there's a combination here. So he gets his elbow in, starts moving, yeah, shrug the shoulders. Yeah, shrug, move your hips away. Yeah, yes, 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 right there. Good, now start lifting, chin down. Yes, telephone to the right. Yeah, move my head towards your left knee. Chin down. Yes, 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 right there. And now from here, you feel me pulling? Keep your chin down, shoulders up. And now telephone to your right. Yes, yes, yes. Don't turn the head, just shrug. Your right shoulder. Yes, right there. See, I lifted my elbow? Because now he's got an option. He can take this hand, push my shoulder with this hand right here. Just put it on the shoulder. No, frame the shoulder. And now your right hand can loop under, and we have that force move, right? Or you keep this framing this way, chin down, lift your hips, and keep rolling onto my hand. Yeah, right there. That sucks. And as I go here, you let it go. Yes. Now, yes. Yes. Right there. And there's not much I can do to advance because he's way, way, way ahead of me. So try that, and we'll end up on that. 1, 2, 3. There you go. The more you